children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Ooh, Aquarius. Okay, I'm really liking this vibe that we are riding. We are in the channel. We are in the carving in the sand, that little trail leading to the tide pool. We're not in the tide pool, but we've left the ocean. And I've just got like all of these really cool colors like going on. Like I was just really zetting out on the blues and the pinks and little splashes of yellows up in this, like the lighter in the Ten of Cups, which was actually on the bottom of the deck, but it's got all of those bright and cozy, funky colors. When I opened up, we had the Empress sitting on top, and all of these energies just started to wash up, wash around. I can hear the waves of the ocean and feel the warmth of the sand. You can hear the seagulls in the distance. Like, it's very cool. It's very cool, Zim. It's very cool. And the Seven of Pentacles is stuck just so perfectly between the Five of Swords and the Chariot. Oh, but could we just fix this one last thing? Could we just add this one last detail? Like, we are between two exits. There are two exits here, two outs. There is no way but out. And what is stuck in between is this nitpicky little, okay, I'm going to say a Virgo energy. That's like, but we could just do one more thing. If I could just do one more thing before I go. Just one more thing. How many times you heard Virgo say that? I'm going to go. I just got to do one more thing. And one more thing turns into five more things, turns into seven more things, turns into a big old distraction disappointment of nothinghood. You can't even unstick it. There. It hath come out. Okay? Side by side. Everyone is quitting this game. What's left to fix? What's left to fix? Come on, guys. Is there anything left to fix here? That's the Fool kind of poking out here. Right there. That's the Fool. That's the only recognizable card, but I know it to be so. Oh yeah, see, told you. See, told you. There's the 0. Told you. Told you on new. Like, there is nothing but new beginnings for everyone. So just let it go. Just let it go. Whatever it is that you really just wish would have worked out the way that you thought it was going to when you first came to a situation, you just gotta let it go. There's nowhere else that it can go. Like, it's dead. It's gone. It's off. It's reborn. It's renewed. Cycle of life. The nature of balance. It was there for a season, kids. It was there for a season. Maybe it had a really good reason, but it wasn't going to stay. So quit trying to fix it. There's nothing there to fix. Everyone's moved on. Everyone's moved forward, and as much as we want to reach out to those branches and those vines, we've drifted so far apart into our own tide pools. It's not a bad thing. It's not an upset thing. It's not an angry thing. It's just nature. It's just life. There's always times where we're going to have to go off into our own smaller little tide pools. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really cool chilling with all the cool creatures of the sea. Like that sea turtle is really like bringing some vibes. I'm gonna keep bringing that back just for the energy's sake of that reminder. Like, yeah, man, all of the creatures of the ocean are so beautiful, fascinating, unique, and special. It's hard to want to let go, and now I want to cry. It's hard to want to let go. I know. But if we could just fix it, couldn't we just fix it though? Wasn't it so nice? No. It really was nice. It really was beautiful. It really was an awesome adventure. Now it's time to go home, Nemo. You're gonna go into your little tide pool and you gotta start new life so that the next season can begin. It's all turning. We're moving on, moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles atop this stack. I'm just going to take this little grouping here, which is only 2 cards. The Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. It's time to seek out that foundation. It's time to go get your security, your own personal comfort, village, community. Well, why do we just expand? It grows. From something simple, it doth grow, but there is a journey ahead of us. We're just heading out right now. Down the new channel, down the new stream, finding the new tide pool. I can like feel us just waiting as we go along, and the water ahead of us that we're swimming with is just naturally creating the space for us. So like the actual tide pool is still being formed as we are moving along this journey. So any of those attentions to detail, things that we might want to fix that we're using to cling on to a situation, circumstance, or scenario can be an inspiration. I have a strong sensation, urge, desire to, on this cold, cold desert night, take the wood from this old tree branch and burn it with the fire of the wands for warmth, for comfort, for your own sustainability. And as we go, move, and carry on down this journey, down this channel. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, illustrating how the earth was making that tide pool, the water, and spirit universe was the same thing that was pushing us along this stream, is simultaneously creating the tide pool, the foundational system, from those washed up pentacles. Okay. So there are some pentacles that might wash up with us, with you. Because now I'm seeing a few more coming down the stream. I think the waves kind of push them this way, but some of them are getting like blocked. Some of them are getting pushed, but they're like hitting a wall instead of going down the channel, and they're just kind of bouncing off. So that's interesting. What starts off sad, alone and solitary, kind of, the universe kind of trickles along a couple of pieces of the old life that are meant to go down this channel, and all the ones that weren't are just smacking up against walls and being pushed off back out to sea. Like they're all like little zygotes in my brain too. These aren't like actual sea creatures. I'm seeing like eggs. They're just eggs that need to be hatched. Maybe it's the turtle's eggs. Maybe we got all these like turtle eggs inside of us. But they are like, okay, dreams that'll live forever. What's inside of these eggs are dreams that'll live forever, spirits that'll live forever, connections that'll live forever. And forever doesn't mean the entirety of your lifetime. Forever means a span over and across lifetimes. So forever doesn't mean, even forever doesn't mean that stuff doesn't end, because your life in this existence still ends. Everyone's does. It all forks paths into these separate channels. We all have to go through our own veins and all of the paths and channels within those things. But we all go back through the heart. We all cycle back through the heart, which is the reincarnation you would apply, cycle and situation. So that's what forever means. Now, you might not even see this person again in this lifetime, but you'll see them in the next, and the next, and the next. And it's not going to be a ugh kind of feeling. It's going to be like a very happy, warm welcome every time. And I think there is like a level of coming to terms with that. There are some that are coming down along the channel stream path with you that are going to stick around in this lifetime and move down these, move down these veins, because now they're like veins inside of a body. But remember that there's always more branches and channels. So they could go anywhere. Application. They could go anywhere. But right now, make sure that all of our parting is a sweet sorrow, a very kind farewell, a good send off. Yeah, I know there was stuff that we were kind of disappointed about that we really hoped was going to like work this time. However, some things just need to be worked out. Some things just need to be worked out. Should I pause? Maybe. The Four of Swords uncovers the Tower. I feel like I'm like talking and then picking up the cards. Like we're not in perfect sync. Like I said, some of those like eggs or cells were kind of lagging behind, so there might be some kind of like synapses that have yet to connect. Like we're waiting to go to our tide pool. I'm literally like staring at the Aquarius like waves kind of moving alongside each other right now. So okay, because what's underneath? It's the Tower. Like we're just waiting for it all to end. I finally caught up and on to that whole like rapture thing. That was like a trend or whatever. Like somebody said it to me and I just like I laughed at it because the concept is funny no matter what. I had no idea that it was like, there's really large groups of people like doing this. Yeah, it happens. It happens every year. There's always somebody. There's always somebody, and we all know and believe like this is the end. I'm fucking out of here, and like God never comes to pick you up. Crap. We're still here. Sorry for those guys. I feel sorry for those guys. It's a real disappointment. It's a real disappointment. Four Swords. Damn. No, we're still here. We still gotta watch. We still gotta watch everything burn. We still gotta watch it all come down and decide whether or not we want to do anything about it and how we're gonna do something about it. When do you care? When do you care? You don't care now. You didn't care then. When do you care? When does it matter? When it's too late. When they're already banging down your door, or are you going to put your time and your care into fortitude and strength. Like, sorry, Knight of Cups is narrating what I'm saying in the soft, quiet whisper voice that we have adapted, because we are tiptoeing through the night over this Cancer crab on our white horse. When do you care? When do you mount your horse? When do you um, apply that care and give it directive and make movement in your life? When do you show that strength? When do you show that fearlessness, that bravery? When do you show your care? And we even like dropped an octave down into like that root chakra. Like this is way down there, guys. This is way down there. This is from the ground up bravery. And there are many different types of like anxiety and fear. And bravery is the particular one where you feel the fear and you do it anyways. Or you hear the call and you go do what you gotta do. One moment. You might stop over at a friend's house and check out their tide pool or their tree house or their little cave that they made. And that might be really cool too, you know, moving along on your own journey. Um, you know, what is it, for a season, a reason, people come into your life, something like that. Lost it already. Lost it already. Honestly, I think I only had 2/3 of that quote down, but it just kept ringing in my head. It's a message. It's a part of the message. Whatever it means, I'm just here to deliver the message. Don't you know? But yeah, there's lots of really cool stuff going on. So holding on to that lens and perspective of wonder, kindness, grace, you know, having that bravery and ferocity when it is necessary. And that's when you are, you know, feeling afraid and summoning that courage from within yourself and um, knowing when it's healthy fear, knowing the difference. I think that's important as well. Because there are times when you should be afraid. There are times when, you know, we're overreacting or overstimulated in a situation. And there are times where, see, 2/3. I've got like 2/3 of the message. I guess we'll pull an oracle card to close it out because something feels missing here. But I really, like, I think we got it, right? We did so good. Queen of the Moon or Halloweenies? I don't think we've done Halloweeny in a while. Past the equinox, it's spooky season. Oh, officially. Might need the book. How often do I use like books or really anything? It's not that I haven't read all of the books and, you know, learned all the lessons. I apply them all in their appropriate time whenever they're necessary. So, not a bad idea. Have them close by for the use. Yeah, they're already mixed up. They're already mixed and mingled. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. The veil. Okay. Yeah. That's what it feels like. Right there. It's translucent. You can see 2/3 of the picture and we can see 2/3 of what's going on. That is honestly pretty darn good. As Meatloaf would say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So for everything that we are given, just keep remembering that 2 out of 3 ain't bad, that whatever it is that you are losing or feel like is being concealed from you at this time is you know, is outweighed by what good is coming, what can be gained from the awareness that we already have, and finding that contentment in this place. You had to learn how to find your contentment when you had nothing. You had to learn how to find your contentment when you had one. Now you have to learn how to find your contentment when you got two, but you know that three is the set and you're just ready to be complete. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We're really coming along, and give yourself that grace and that patience. Was that, did I start that? No, I did not. But the initial message before I started like really channeling and getting swept up in this oceanscape that the Aquarius moon has created was that love is patience. Patience is love. And we have to give love patience. That's the most beautiful part about it, is that we don't always get it right away. We don't always have it right when we want it. Even if we have something that we really like want or need to communicate that is pure love and connection, we still have to wait for others to catch up. We still have to wait for everyone else to, get on that stream, get on that channel, get on that flow and that movement. And when they get there, it's all the more joyous and beautiful of an experience. It's like, you're being led to a place. You know it's going to be really cool, but you're blindfolded, so you don't really know what's happening. This could go south at any moment, but we have faith and we believe that what is going to be revealed when this veil is lifted is going to be great. It's going to be good. It's going to be pretty darn good. Like I said, learn how to find that contentment, that balance, move those cycles internally, externally. I know that even if you know the future, we still don't get to know the future. But we can move towards our future and we can follow the flow and the stream that nature sends us on. And we can be the weaver of worlds. This little witch that I've been holding in my hand. We are the witch moving the energy through the channel and down the path. So have faith in yourself, have faith in your surroundings, and act as we need to. Thank you, kids, and have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time.